want to make your bad time sweet, go ahead and head over to the Sugar Shack collection. Link down below in the description box where you can get a discount on your purchase.
Everybody, happy Sunday. Okay, so I hope you guys are already on task. I hope y'all seen Greenleaf, Braxton Family Values, the Bondy Blue Show when I talk about Aretha Franklin's funeral and Cardi B and a whole bunch of other mess, okay? And then also, I just put out today, Fix My Life. So I hope y'all check out Fix My Life because it features Real Housewives of Potomac Sharice, okay? And we gonna talk about that. So y'all go ahead and watch that. It was a call video for those of y'all who like the call videos, all right? Now, I don't know why they posted Insecure early, but baby, it's one of my followers, thank you, baby, told me about it, and I was like, oh, all right, I gotta go get on it, all right? They told me it was a good episode. So let's get into it, right? So, y'all understand. Dealing with laundry, y'all, my dogs, forgive me. Okay, please forgive me. Daniel drops off this little last box of Issa's things. And she goes to the door, you know, she was having one of her moments when she in a mirror doing raps, okay? And he knocks on the door, she goes to get the package, and they just kind of have this awkward silence where they're standing there looking at each other. And I'm just reminded of how beautiful Issa's face is, you know. Look at her skin. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened in that moment for me. And basically, it's uncomfortable. They share an uncomfortable, awkward hug, being the two uncomfortable, awkward young black people that they are. Okay, and he just kind of walks away, and she was about to say, you know, thank you for everything. He was like, hey, you know, you ain't even got to do that. It's cool, East. And he walks away. And when he goes down, he goes through the gate, and Molly is coming in, and she's like, oh, you leaving? And he was like, yeah, I'm out. And it just seemed like he was salty. It seemed like Daniel was really feeling some type of way. But here's my thing, Daniel. How are you going to be salty that Issa is doing what is best for Issa and that you no longer have someone in your home that you aren't claiming? You know what I mean? Because I feel like he wanted their relationship to work itself into being a relationship without having to do any of the things that you have to do beforehand, okay? Like, you know, going out on several dates, you being emotionally supportive, she's being emotionally supportive. Y'all getting it in, having sex, y'all going on more dates, living in separate households, dropping each other off at the door, having moments. You know what I'm saying? All of those things that have to come before people decide to move in with one another. And because she had to live with you out of circumstance, it almost seemed like y'all relationship was something out of circumstance. And when Molly said, bye, Daniel, I was just like, oh, all right, come on through, Pam. Come on through, Pam, because she was definitely giving you, you know, Pam best friend tease. But the way she said bye, I'm like, so wait a minute, are we not going to see Daniel anymore? Is Daniel gone now? I thought Issa and Daniel was going to try to work it out. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to work out fine. It's going to work out fine. I keep on telling ya, I think it's gonna work out fine. I can feel it's gonna. Shout out to Tina Turner, okay? Shout out to Tina Turner and the Ikettes, all right? I was just so disappointed. I was like, oh, so that's it? He just gonna walk off and that's the end and we ain't gonna hear no more about Daniel like we ain't gonna hear no more about Lawrence? Oh, okay. I guess you love him, then you leave him. All right, now Molly goes upstairs to once again complain about something dealing with her job, okay? This time she's feeling out of the loop. She's not feeling included. And I'm like, because you made yourself separate from everybody else when you had to keep pointing out all of those negative black stereotypes and making it seem like it was a joke. If you was somebody white, we'd have wanted to fire your ass, okay? And because everybody's black at the table, we take it as a joke, but in all honesty, it was you creating a separation between you and your coworkers in one way or another, all right? It's the real of the situation, all right? Now, while we discussing how unhappy she is, we got to start unpacking some of Issa's things in this wood grain jungle she done just moved into. Okay? Somebody paint the shit. Somebody do something. It's way too much wood everywhere. I'm just saying. I didn't realize that first. Way too much wood. Either way, she's telling Issa about how if Issa wants this new life, she needs to start throwing away CDs and throwing away old diaries and throwing away old cards. And it's just kind of like, it's so funny, Molly, how you always have such advice, to give when you yourself have no idea what the hell is going on in your life, young lady. No idea what the hell is going on in your life. Because obviously there's something more deeply rooted wrong with Miley as to why she can never be happy in any situation, whether it's a relationship or work. She has come across some nice men that for some reason she wasn't feeling like that. And now you were complaining about the Caucasian job and how we feel in those environments. You also have all black environment and you still finding issues, okay? Now this episode with Miley's job, we get to see a part of that. A part of that is that she wants so much to be at the top when it comes to the pecking order. She wants them to realize how valuable and great she is. But in environments where everybody's work is dependent upon the overall goal, you know what I'm saying? You can't just like always think it has to be about you, Miley. Everything can't be about you and you being number one in a class, or you know, being the best lawyer at the white law firm and now being the best lawyer at the black law firm. And there's an annoying young black man from Morehouse who is just obviously feeling himself way too much and was not, you know, moved in any way by Miley. It didn't have any qualms about interrupting her during their meeting with the, you know, Blair Underwood lookalike. I'll be forgetting his name. Y'all know that's Regine's husband from Living Single. That's the one she went ahead and left him with Dexter. Dexter, that was his name, okay? I don't know how else to talk about him because I haven't really caught his name yet, but I'm sure somebody will put it down below in the comments. Either way, we see that the asshole from Morehouse is an issue. So she goes to the other female co-workers to try to, like, you know, get they tea on him. So she's like just talking about him and they just kind of sitting up there looking like they don't want to say nothing until one of them is like, yeah, girl, no, we know he a whole asshole out here, that they didn't teach modesty at Morehouse. We understand, girl. No, we see it. So we thinking that they gonna be cool, right? But it really doesn't end up going that way. So Miley goes to therapy. And during the therapy, she is bitching and moaning about how ever since Dro, she let that slip because she had never discussed Dro with her therapist. She let that slip. But ever since him, she has decided that she's not going to play part in anything that's not for her overall goal. She's not going to take part in anything that does not, you know, lead itself to where she wants to go in her life. And I understand that, Miley, but at the end of the day, there's something that is wrong with you when you start to pick unavailable people, and then when you get with people that are available, you find fault. It's just always something else. That means that it's something within you. And she needs to figure that out. She really does, okay? So she get back to the job, right? Because y'all know she go to sleep in a bed alone with just her and her dog. And, you know, they got to remind us how black people, we be trying to act like we don't want our dogs in a bed with us. But then when they're clean and they don't shed like that, we be like, come on. You know what I'm saying? It's disgusting. All right, my big one shed like that way too much. The only time we slept in the bed together is when I was living in an apartment with no heat in the middle of the winter. And we had to be in that bed together because I wasn't going to let him die and he wasn't going to let me die. So we had to be together. Woke up dog hair all over everything, Jesus. Anyway, so she listened to the advice that her therapist gave, which was instead of worrying about your pecking order, instead of worrying about how you are perceived on the list of best employees, maybe you need to be thinking about how you can be of service to somebody in your office. Make yourself available to them. Maybe that will change the energy. So she goes into the ladies, you know, they having a little conversation. They must be BFFs because every time you see one, you see the other, right? And she says, you know, if y'all need help with this case that y'all working on, let me know. And, you know, I could be of help in any way if y'all need me. I've done something like that before, yada, yada, yada. They say, okay, great. All right, great. So she's going to work on it, right? They see her later, like I'm guessing a day or two later, and they're like, hey, we want to get with you tonight so we can talk about the case and blah, 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 blah. But she's like, oh, that's going to be a problem. And we like, oh, why is it a problem, girl? You ain't trying to work? And then we see the annoying ass dude from Morehouse come out the office and say, hey, Molly, we're waiting on you. So obviously she's now working with him when she just offered her services to the women, and now the women looking like, oh, okay, bitch, we see. You got something to do. All right, then. You know, they was just like, all right, we see you, bitch. So now that's going to be an issue. But it just goes to show how she always lets her issues take over. She was doing the right thing, helping them girls out. Like, in all honesty, I feel like something probably would have came of that would have been more beneficial to her than her going to work with the asshole for Morehouse so she can be closer to the boss. Like, I see you, Molly, you know, but hey, if you feel like that's going to get you up whatever ladder you climbing faster, go ahead and do what you want to do. But I think it's very telling of her personality flaws, Miss Molly there. All right? Now, let's go back to Issa. Issa's at work. And she gets told by her co-worker, Freddie, or Frida. I'm sorry, her name is Frida, all right. She gets told by her co-worker, Frida, that she has been let off of punishment and she can now go back into the field. And Issa's excited about that? Maybe not. Okay, she goes for lunch for some tacos, really looking forward to those tacos, and then she sees light-eyed, light-skinned Nathan, who was in her lift the other day. Okay, remember? He beat up the big-ass dude because he wouldn't stop smoking weed in her lift. Remember that? Okay, that was him. And then he had ran off because he didn't want to get arrested. That was him. So she see him at the taco stand, drop her whole taco, okay? So he orders his food and orders an extra for her, and it's going to take an hour and a half or some shit like that. I was like, so since when it take that long to make tacos? I don't know nowhere that you come up to a window that it take them an hour to make your meal. It don't even take nobody an hour to make your meal at a fancy restaurant. Have y'all ever heard of meal prep? What the fudge cake? I was just like, oh, never mind then. I was not about to wait that long for my food, but they decided to go on a journey through LA because he keep playing LA because he's from Houston. So they go walking through the neighborhoods and he just keeps saying, oh, y'all with this LA shit and y'all with this LA shit. And they just really having a good time together, right? And Issa gets a text message from Frida saying that, hey, I want to discuss the schools with you when you get back. Can we meet up around 3? And she was just like, okay, and ignored the text message and decided to further go on this voyage through LA with Nathan, who she's only met once before. And I'm like, so you mean to tell me you about to blow off work for this dude that you met one time? And I think that's another thing that Issa does. It's like she will follow the dick wherever the dick taketh her. I was just like, what is this? You don't have to go back to work? Oh my God. Like, it's just at some point, because, you know, you get all caught up in the cuteness of it all. And I think as the viewer, you get caught up in the cuteness of it all. Oh, he's cute. She's cute. They feeling each other. They playing truth or dare. They having good dialogue. They going for a long walk around the park at the dark. You know what I'm saying? Some spark conversation, revelation, stimulation. Share our situation with the temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Okay, maybe we could talk about Revelations 3:17. Or maybe we can see a movie. Or maybe we can see a play on Saturday. Or maybe we could roll a tree and feel the breeze and listen to a symphony. Or maybe chillin' just be. Or maybe we could take a cruise and listen to the roots. Or maybe eat some passion fruit. Or maybe cry to the blues. Or maybe we can just be silent. Come on, let's say, come on. Yeah, y'all know y'all was feeling me right quick. Don't hate on me, feel me, okay? Go on the ride with me, Jesus. Next. Y'all, anyway, moving along. All right, so they end up going through Issa's neighborhood. And that's when Issa had already just called off from work. She was just like, I'm not feeling good. I ain't going to be back. I'll see you tomorrow, bitch. Bye. You know what I'm saying? We've all done it before. But damn, Issa, like for a guy that you just met, for a guy that you don't know. And then she does something else crazy with this guy who she don't know. She goes walking through her old neighborhood, which is the middle class version of the hood that they just walked through. And they decide to go in the backyard where the pool was. And Issa tells a story about how her parents divorced right when they got the pool in. So then they had to move out the house and they never had a chance to swim in the pool and all of that. So she dares him to jump into this pool after the breaking and entering, okay, going into these people's backyard with their beautiful view in their pool. I was like, ooh, that's nice. Don't you hate when black people sell houses like that and then white people living in them and you don't know whether it's gentrified or whether you should feel like, damn, white people always got the best houses. You know, you don't mean to make it racial, but sometimes you just be feeling some type of way. We have been brainwashed, people. It is what it is. Either way, illegal shit. He jumped in the pool naked and he tell her to jump in the pool naked. And guess what the fuck she do? Jump in the pool naked, all right? And then they just have a conversation about how he left from Houston after Hurricane Harvey and just up and left and came to LA because he felt like it was the move he had to make, regardless of the fact that it didn't really make sense to anybody else who, you know, his friends, family, whatever. He had to do what was best for him, and that's why he's here in LA in the first place. But the fact that she was like swimming in a pool with this nigga with no clothes on and she just met him, I was just like, Issa, why you gotta do the most, Issa? Like, you do this type of stuff with somebody you went on at least 4 or 5 dates with. You don't just do this with somebody that you rode in your lift one other time. Like, it just seemed like she is so ready to be distracted by the D, okay? And so look, the white folks come home and see them in their pool. Honey, call the police. So they hurry up and jump out and go back to the taco place to get their cold tacos. And she tells him that she got a microwave at her place around the corner. And I'm like, oh, you was going to give it to him, huh, Issa? So they go back to her crib to eat the tacos and they making out. And then some kid comes knocking on the door because y'all know she's a super for this building now. Okay, when she first moved in, some girl was like, they got squirrels in the wall. Bitch, I don't hear nothing. What's wrong with you? And now this grown woman sending her little boy to the door because she thinks Issa changed the lock. She said, I did not change the locks. Yes, you did. See, my mama said you did. Ooh, what y'all doing in here eating tacos and kissing on the mouth? Y'all, it was too much. It was too much, okay? It's the cutest little boy. So she goes back inside and they kind of have a kiss goodbye and he leaves and, you know, on so it's life, all right? So Issa goes back to work the next day, and once again, she's looking around her all-white office, you know, not a black person, you know, for the eye to see. Not a black person anywhere. Not anywhere, okay? And I guess in this moment, after the day she had had with that young man and the experience of it all, and the fact that she now, you know, has this job at that place she lives at, I guess that would kind of supplement her living in some type of way, because she was just like, I'm over it. Frida came up to her and wanted to talk about the schools, and she was like, Frida, I can't do this no more, baby. I can't do this no more. I gotta go. I gotta leave, okay? Gotta go, gotta leave. I was just like, yes, Issa, walk out, girl. Quit that terrible job that you hate so much, girl. Quit that job, all right? Y'all know how I feel about quitting jobs that you're not happy at. You know, you should definitely go ahead and do that. That's how I be feeling about it. And that's what she did, okay? Issa got her bags and walked out on some Janelle Monáe. I like that. I don't really give a fuck if I was just the only one who likes that. I never ever run around and find and chase the sun. Oh me, oh me, oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh me, oh me, oh my. I like that. I like that. That's my shit, y'all. I like that little song. Her album is good, okay? But anyway, y'all, Issa went ahead and, you know, live her life like it was golden. Miley once again disappointing us. All right, y'all, so that was Insecure. I thought it was very entertaining. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. I hope y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Check out all my other videos that I put up to date, and we're going to keep them going. We're going to keep them coming, all right? Love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me. Thank y'all for watching my videos the way y'all have been. I hope I've not been disappointing any of y'all. I hope y'all have enjoyed, and I hope y'all keep coming back and telling y'all friends and y'all family about your girl, all right? I'm about to go ahead and check out what's going on with Power. All right.